everyone. This is Trucker Wayne on Facebook, Wayne Craig on LinkedIn, here with Driver Solutions, getting back to the basics. We're getting close to the end of 2020, but hey, Christmas is less than 1 week away. So yeah, most companies these days know how important it is to get you home to your family and friends on Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, on Christmas and Thanksgiving, but especially Christmas. What are a few things that may stop you because companies know how important it is to get you home on time for Christmas with family and friends? You could have a breakdown. What if a breakdown happens? Are you ready mentally for that? A lot of stress is going on right now, especially this year, and you could easily have a breakdown. These machines are built to run, and we run them a lot. But if you break down, and it is a possibility, just know you may be late getting home. The expectations are we are still truck drivers out here on the road if you're over the road. And just remember that that machine can break down. And the family may be expecting you. Expectations may be high. And if your truck breaks down, a lot of letdown there. But just know that that is always a possibility. Are you doing the correct trip planning right now? Oh yeah, 6 days before Thanksgiving. You know, the company can only do so much. And then it's up to you to trip plan and run the miles that you need to do to get yourself home on time. And that means parking, you know, where you need to park, driving as many miles as you need to drive to, even if it's longer than usual, safely, to get you home on time. There is a plethora of reasons, you know, if you're pushing it close. And companies still need to run, and for me personally, I run through it, but there is freight to be moved, and you need to really trip planning right now. If you're not really good at trip planning, you may want to be this week so you can be home on time. A lot of times through the years, I've heard people's stories about not getting home on time during Christmas, and I dig a little deeper, and they didn't trip plan the right way. They were running 300 miles when they should have been running 600, and then they blame the company for not being home on time. Now, that's not being said either. There are, you know, back in the day, you know, the companies might have not thought it was that important to get you home, but right these days it's really hard for me to say everyone knows how important it is. They want to keep you as a truck driver, as an employee, and I think they pretty much do whatever they can to get you home on time. Remember that you could have a breakdown. Trip plan. 6 days for you to get home. And we're ending out 2020. Goodbye 2020. See you in the rearview mirror. Whew, what a year. Just remember that we're getting back to the basics. Me and Driver Solutions and Derek McLean from Driver Solutions think it's important that you get home for Christmas, and that the expectations are you will be home for Christmas. But, you know, there are certain things that happen that may stop you from being home for Christmas. We are truck drivers. That hasn't changed. A lot's changed in just the 8 years I've been in, but a lot of reasons could keep you from being home. Just know and talk to the family. Just do great pre-trips. Great pre-trips can truly get you to figure out and see problems before 2 days before the holidays. This is Trucker Wayne with Driver Solutions. Back to the basics. Stay safe and healthy out there. I'm out.